Hi, and welcome to Lippy Presents Ghost News Network. Today is our paranormal news and discussion. Will, what do you got for us today?
So recently, Sasquatch tracks have been found in Washington. It's obviously there's a lot of snow there, and there's been tracks in the snow that are, approximately 5 inches wide at the heel, around 2 feet long, and oddly only 2 inches deep. But experts are saying that with a foot that large, the impression being that shallow would be common. It's kind of like a snowshoe effect, where it spreads out the weight so it wouldn't be as deep. These experts have examined them, and the stride of the footprints is way too long for it to be a hoax of like a human wearing snowshoes or something like that.
Right.
So yeah, that's pretty much what they've come to now. They can't explain it any other way. So.
How far from civilization did they find this?
It actually says the whole trail of the Bigfoot tracks was a half mile long, and it says it went through two orchards, a farmer's field, and even across a road.
Wow. And then it just stops?
It doesn't say where it stops. I think
starts
from the photo they share. It looks like it goes into the woods, where the woods isn't as covered with snow under the trees.
That's how it starts, I'm assuming, as well.
Probably yeah.
That's interesting. I've always said if we're going to find Bigfoot, it's going to be in Washington State.
Yeah.
There's so much ground over there that is considered Indian territory over by Mount St. Helen, which I'm sure this is probably not too far off from there. That whole area, there's indigenous tribes that live over there that don't even go into some of those certain areas because they say it's reserved for whatever belongs there, in this case Bigfoot. So I wouldn't be surprised.
It's very densely wooded.
It is. If there's any place an unknown creature in the United States can hide, it's probably there.
And as we just learned, Bigfoot's about to be named the cryptid of the official cryptid of the state of Washington State.
State.
They actually mentioned that in the article, where it says like they think he's coming out to make an appearance and walk around the town and celebrate.
He's a big deal.
Getting to know his contingents.
The snowshoe thing makes sense though when you think about it. I mean, it's the same principle as people wear snowshoes so they can walk on top of the snow. So you have big feet.
As far as the
keep you from
implementation.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy to heal 5 inches.
It's. I mean, the picture that they share, it's very clear that it would be physically impossible for a human to make those tracks, because there's no human tracks that trail alongside it. It's just one set of tracks that goes straight, and the strides are. I mean, they don't say, but in the picture it looks like anywhere from 3 to 4 feet away from each other. So
It's probably not possible where somebody put on made up Bigfoot, feet, and even if I'm not saying they would walk regular, but say if they jumped, I feel like if you did do that, you leave more of an imprint on the ground.
Sure.
It would be
completely
completely inconsistent.
Yep.
Different weight levels and everything.
And you gotta imagine if the way you're jumping, your other foot would have to scrape on something at some point.
Yeah, if you wear
There'd be some kind of drag mark or something that would occur that would make it seem like
it's like a clown or something like that.
I think we have bigger issues if it's a clown.
I'm more afraid of that.
That's pretty interesting. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Bigfoot's. I don't know.
I think of all places, if it did exist,
That would
that's
be it.
the right area.
Oh yeah, for sure. I know there's been a couple of Bigfoot sightings recently in the news and on all these other websites. There's the ones in Washington, and I think there was one not too long ago in Kentucky. We talked about that a little while ago, and then there was another one not too long ago too in a different state altogether. So Bigfoot's making his rounds. Tis the season. Maybe
Do you guys have any opinions on it, or
Bigfoot mating season.
no?
So is it Bigfoots or Big Feet?
It's Bigfoot. It's singular and multiple would just be the Bigfoot.
I was wondering.
There's a lot of Bigfoot around.
I wouldn't say big feet. That's weird.
Bigfoots.
You know what they say about Big Feet?
They do have big feet, but a big foot is singular. It's one of those weird words. All right, so that's what we have for today's paranormal news and discussion. What do you think about the Bigfoot sighting? Let us know in the comments section below. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to know when all of our Lippy videos are coming out, just click that little subscribe button on the right-hand side and the little notification bell. So thank you guys very much for joining us on this latest edition of Ghost News Network. Take care, everyone.